Today's postcard is sent from the Middlesex banks of the River Thames between Brentford and Isleworth. We're in Syon House in the glorious county of Middlesex. Syon House has been the ancestral home to the Earls of Percy and later Dukes of Northumberland since 1594, when it was granted to them by Queen Elizabeth I. The house is built on the site of a Byzantine monastery, which was annexed by Henry VIII in 1534. As with most great historic houses linked with the British monarchy, Syon House has been the location for many tales, some happy, some sad, and some extremely gruesome.
Henry VIII died in 1547, and his body was carried in a coffin from Westminster to Windsor. On the way, it stayed here at Syon Abbey overnight. During the night, his bloated body seeped all the juices, all of the liquid, all of the fluid, seeped from the coffin all around, where it's said that the local dogs licked the waters from him. And this fulfilled a curious prophecy, which was given by a Franciscan friar called Petto in 1535. I have the prophecy here. And remember, this is 12 years earlier from when Henry died. That God's judgments were ready to fall upon his head, and the dogs would lick his blood as they had done Ahab's.
Over the centuries, a succession of dukes have added to this great Middlesex house. The first duke had the anteroom lavishly adorned and gilded in Roman style, with half-domes screened by columns in the dining room and richly decorated throughout. When Northumberland House in London was demolished to make way for Northumberland Avenue, the sixth duke moved many of its famous portraits, furniture and sculptures to Syon.
I'm in the Long Gallery. Why? Because it's long. It was also a very long time, too, for Lady Jane Grey, who was offered the throne of England here by the Duke of Northumberland, her uncle. Of course, she was then taken from this place, never to be seen again, because she was beheaded at the Tower of London. Also, Catherine Howard, the fifth wife of Henry VIII. She was also imprisoned here, or shall we say under house arrest. She was then taken from this place, ended up at the Tower of London, and never to be seen again. What about me?
There are many famous royal portraits here at Syon, and the oak passage with its 17th century carved oak panels is lined with many of them.
It was here, in this exact seat, in this exact spot, in this exact place, that Queen Elizabeth II came here for dinner for her 70th birthday. Trouble was, no one told me that I was invited too, and I'm late. Now, here's an interesting little Percy family gizmo. What you do is, you put your water in there, okay, and then you turn that and water would come out there. And then once you've drunk enough, then now this conservatory at Syon Abbey, Syon Park, it predates Kew. You know, Kew Gardens, famous for being a botanical gardens, but this was before it. About sort of 1826, 1827-ish.